Round 7 of the Liberty Hockey One League here in Melbourne at the State Hockey Centre tonight. Hockey Club Melbourne taking on the Tassie Tigers. And first up, it was the women. Tassie Tigers came into it knowing that they needed to get something out of it to avoid 4th place and miss Perth. But it didn't all go to plan, did it, Renee?
No, not at all. And Hockey Club Melbourne had a bit to play for themselves. You know, a bit of pride, bit of reputation. And we can see here from Ertree, when she goes to score this goal, she slams it into the back of the baseline. And look at the excitement from that team. You know, people had questioned their scoring ability throughout the season and loved the celebration of the goal. Great way to sum it out. And the patience here as well to convert this one-on-one, to put them up 2-0. And Tassie just was never really able to regain back that ground.
They didn't. We thought for a long time that it was going to be a case of what might have been for Hockey Club Melbourne, didn't we? Because they just didn't take their chances, but the pressure continued to build. To be fair for Tassie Tigers, a lot of it was Mitchell's in the middle of the pitch there, who was defending admirably. Chances, however, for Tassie were few and far between.
Yeah, and we spoke about the quality of the shots on goal. So the quality of shots on goal was definitely there for Tassie, but they just weren't able to convert. And tonight we said goodbye to 2 past players from Victoria, Kari Chow and Rachel Lynch.
Oh, great celebration that was, wasn't it? Fabulous to see the stands. I mean, it was a record crowd here in Melbourne this evening, and to see what they did. And then it went on to the men's. And for the men's, well, it was very much a tale of penalty corners in the first half, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. The intensity that these 2 teams started with. Both were desperate for the win. And we just saw them exchange blows. It was end to end, PC to PC. And I think by 3, it was 3-0 or 3-3 at half-time.
It was 3-all at half-time with Tassie Tigers coming back from 3-1 down. And it was all about penalty corners. It was also about missed opportunities because the field goals that did come then weren't converted. And Melbourne just continued to turn on the pressure. Player of the match, Cooper Burns, manipulated that, maestroed it, in fact.
It was unbelievable. And we just saw Tassie towards the end. Things just weren't falling their way, decisions not going their way, and Hockey Club Melbourne just kept squeezing them and squeezing them and squeezing them.
Yeah, at this point, Tassie Tigers did have a little bit of momentum. They got back to that 3-3, but as the second half progressed, the gap between the 2 teams, and this was just outstanding from Rana Waheed, threw his stick at it in the end to get it knocked back for the 4th.
You can. And Hockey Club Melbourne, we say hockey's a game of opportunities, and they just developed. This is another opportunity that just went in the net. Hockey Club Melbourne just kept creating, kept grinding, and they ended up walking away with a significant win.
It was Peter Scott on that right-hand side, and then this was all about the bookends of the game because White opened the scoring and White finished the scoring. That was the 6th, and it was an absolutely stunning. The second half performance particularly was brilliant for Hockey Club Melbourne.
It was such a display of individual brilliance, but team brilliance, because we saw it was the team at the end of the night who really came away with that scoreline.
Well, it was the home crowd particularly that were treated to that, and 2 more fantastic days of hockey still to come. We got the Brisbane Blaze versus Adelaide tomorrow, and then we wrap it on Sunday with New South Wales Pride who take on Canberra Chill. But from here in Melbourne, good night.